Hello dear friends, let's talk about problems of Mazda 3. The list of potential problems with all Mazdas is otherwise very short, so it's not different here. On early diesels, the turbocharger often fails, so make sure it is serviced as well. There is also a sleep control system that required sensor replacement on a number of models. What matters most with Mazda is the regular maintenance of the original parts and that all services are done on time. In this case, you can be almost certain that the headache will not be. Many Mazda 3 users are struggling with worn wheel bearings, and there are also known problems with the brakes and front track geometry. Frequent corrosion blows out the bodywork as well. There are problems with the power windows as well as defective airbag sensors. Any Mazda 3 with more than 210 kilometers should be avoided unless it is in perfect condition and regularly maintained. Also avoid the car if there is blue smoke coming from the exhaust, or if the engine is too noisy. Rust around the rear wheels is common. A little rust around the wheel can be repaired, but a larger rust is something to avoid. See if the springs and dampers look dry, if the shock absorbers has to be replaced. Check the air conditioner. During the test drive, see if the car is driving straight or pulling to the side. See if the transmission changes gear smoothly. If the tires are noisy, the rear tires tend to wear unevenly, which can lead to noisier driving. Mazda 3 1.6 petrol engine. Occasional noise about 2000 rpm. Mechanical vibration is caused by the Mazda 3 1.6 petrol engine's too low back. The gasoline 2-liter engine has wing problems with variable intake system. The Mazda 3 NPS model has occasional turbine and noise problems caused by a variable valve timer. Gasoline engine vehicles have the most problems with the ignition system. Alternator and starter damage. Mazda has resolved these issues since 2006. The safest purchase should be a Mazda 3 facelift from 2006. Problems with the Mazda 3 with diesel engine are the turbocharger, fuel injection, diesel engine control electronics, exhaust gas recirculation, valve failure, injector seal, and air flow meter. In the case of vehicles with diesel engines, which are used primarily for short distances, there may be a problem with the particulate filter. VAP particulate filter. The fuel additive lowers the combustion temperature of the soot in the filter. Mazda recommends refilling the additive every 60,000 kilometers. Theoretically, the VAP should be replaced every 120,000 kilometers. In practice, the filter lasts a minimum of 160 to 100,000 kilometers. You can also try to delete using the services of specialized companies or regenerate the old filter. VAP life will increase you by driving longer distances. Mazda 3 1.6 MZCD lack of power and rough operation can cause a clogged or damaged exhaust gas recirculation, EGR, valve or flow meter. Mazda 3 diesel engine, nozzle problems, symptoms, starting problems, black smoke, uneven operation, loss of power. 1.6 diesel engine. Mazda 3 manufacturer until October 2004 gradual reduction in power and performance of 30,000 kilometers, especially with cars driving around town, causes the air flow meter to become dirty. Remedy: replace air flow meter. 1.6 diesel engine. Mazda 3 manufactured December 17, 2004. The disc of the risk of turbine failure. Turbocharging can be reduced and noise can be manifested, caused by engine turbine problems. Cars recalled in early 2005, preventive and systematic replacement of turbines. The Mazda3 1.6 diesel can stop the engine when changing the gearbox to neutral due to a fault on the electronics controlling the EGR valve. The diesel model, made in 2005, heard a metallic sound after starting the engine, after driving to 20,000 kilometers, caused by a flywheel defect. The end of the oil dipstick bar of 1.6 diesel engine can break and fall into the crankcase and requires the crankcase to be removed to remove the end of the plastic oil dipstick. 2.0 MZR-CD Mazda's turbo diesel is extremely durable but suffers from DPF and poor service. It requires the installation of original parts. Mazda3 2.0 diesel at 120,000 kilometers injector washer replacement. Causes of problems with power hum in the range of 1,600-2,000 RPM can be found primarily in the leak of the intake system and the problem with the EGR valve. The 2.0 diesel has issues with the DPF, like the Mazda6 2.0 diesel engine. When the filter is blocked, the extra fuel supplied to the engine to regenerate the filter goes into the crankcase. It pollutes and raises the crankcase oil level to the point where the ignition engine compression becomes uncontrollable. Engine mount. On diesel models manufactured from December 26, 2006 to September 6, 2007, there is a risk that the engine mount may be unscrewed or dropped. Revocation in August 2008. Tightening of control of central carrier bolt. Replacement if necessary by screws and supports. In the European versions of the Mazda, it is not planned to change the transmission oil, only to check and top up every 40-60,000 kilometers. Automatic transmission should work without problems, 200-300,000 kilometers. When buying, pay attention to possible slips, temporary increase in speed. When changing gears, in case of some problems, it may help to update the software. On models manufactured until August 2004, noise creaking. It is especially noticeable at low speeds. The reason is the rear shock absorbers. The front shock absorbers can leak as well. Power steering oil pump. On models manufactured from April 2, 2007 to November 30, 2008, 1.6 MZD-CD diesel or 2.0 MZR gasoline. The problem of the residual metal particles from the conducts is caused by the failure of the power steering electric pump. It leads to difficult management. In such an event, the servo malfunction light on the instrument panel will light up and the control resistance will increase. In some cases, the Weber motor contacts may be weakened, which may cause the Weber to malfunction. Navigation models manufactured until July 2006 have a lot of issues with the device, and the device is slow. Mazda3 short life bulbs. Fuel gauge. Possible inaccuracy of displayed fuel level, caused by poor level needle calibration. Mazda3 typical corrosion problem. On the first models, rust stains usually appear on the bumpers, wheel arches, lower door edge, seals, and in connecting the body to the bumpers. Aluminum wheel oxidation occurs. especially on vehicles that are intensely exposed to winter salt along the roads. In the case of vehicle manufactured before January 2005, there is noise on the front windows when lowering and lifting windows. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and if you're the owner of this car, then share your experience. It will help others to choose a car. Goodbye.